Hey, what's up, y'all? Just a quick little announcement before I get to my video. As you all know, I was doing a podcast called The B-Hole, and it looks like I'm not going to be able to do it too much anymore simply because the computer I had is not working anymore, so I can't, basically I don't have a program to upload it to YouTube anymore because it's an audio file. A lot of you probably don't give a shit, and that's fine, but I know I have several fans who do enjoy the podcast. So until I get the appropriate software to do the podcast, I can't really do it again. So again, I know some of y'all don't give a fuck. I know a lot of people who watch my channel don't even like it. And as you know, I don't give a fuck. I like it, so I put it up. You can all go fuck your mothers. I digress. Dent on Your Head by Vincent Troy. What is the big dent and scar on No Joke's skull? Please put out a video on it. Does it have a name? Does my head have a name? Yeah, his name's Larry. I actually did make a video when I was in Cambodia talking about it, but I had hair at the time, so y'all couldn't really tell. So now that my head is shaved, you all can kind of see that my head is not exactly, I don't exactly have the prettiest looking head. As you all know, my head is long. I have a dent in the middle and on the sides, and I have a scar going from the back of my head to the front of my head, and I've had it since I was about 4 months old. So a lot of people probably wondering what the deal is, and I'll just go ahead and talk about it. I'll just keep it simple for y'all. Basically, there's a condition called craniosynostosis, and I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's called craniosynostosis, which basically means that an infant's soft spot, you know how little babies have a soft spot on the crown of their head, or the top of their head right here. Well, mine closed prematurely. Mine closed way too early, which means that my skull stopped growing while my brain would continue to grow, which would mean that my brain would eventually get too big for my skull, and then it would crush itself inside and I would die, probably a pretty fucked up death. So needless to say, my parents didn't want that to happen. My whole family didn't want that to happen. And this would have been in 1989, because I was born in October 1988. And where the fuck was I born? I was born in Virginia. And then a few months later, I had the surgery in Children's Hospital in DC. And I was about 3 or 4 months old. So anyways, I had to get parts of my skull busted apart and like taken out essentially. And then they put implants inside of my head. And no, they're not metal. It's some kind of like synthetic silicone-ish type material. I'm not sure exactly what the material is, but it's hard enough. In fact, it's just as hard, if not harder than my actual skull. And that is why I have a fucked up looking head. So I'm actually glad I have a fucked up head, because many people who have craniosynostosis don't live long. And if they do, they typically have epilepsy their whole life. They typically have seizures. They have severe mental disabilities. And I know this because when I lived in Cambodia, I had a chiropractor / friend. His name is Dr. Paul. I'll go ahead and say his name. Actually, his name is Paul Griffin. And he was working at ICC there on Street 240 in Phnom Penh. Fantastic guy. British gentleman, fantastic guy. And he was fascinated by my condition. And he basically told me that I'm super lucky, because anybody else he's known with this kind of condition, they have to like drill holes in their head to relieve pressure throughout their life, and they have seizures all the time, and they have like severe mental handicap. Basically, they have like a severe mental handicap, which I'm not going to sit here and say that I don't have my mental issues, because I do, but I think that I'm pretty well off, man. So it was kind of funny, like in high school, I used to shave my head to the skin, because I just wanted to, I don't know, I didn't really give a fuck. I just wanted to kind of like show it off, I guess. And I'm fully aware that it's not attractive. I'm fully aware that it's not visually appealing at all. And I used to make fun of myself and call myself like peanut head, because it's kind of shaped like a peanut. I have like the dip right there. And I do that because I am insecure. Because I am insecure about my head. I know it's not normal. I know it's ugly. I know it's not attractive, so I kind of make fun of it so I can feel better about myself. And I got so tired of people constantly asking me, what happened to your head, man? Dude, what's wrong with your head? Where'd you get your scar from? That I used to start just making up stories. Be like, you know, I got in a fight with a bear. Or I was playing in a hotel room and I fell off a 5th story window into a dumpster, and they're like, oh my God, are you okay? Oh my God. And people were like, feel all sorry for me and shit. So it was actually pretty awesome. But I am growing my hair back out, but the reason I actually shaved my head a couple weeks ago is because like I feel like I am balding a little bit. Like my hair is thinning. I know I have a receding hairline. I know I have a bald spot, and no, I'm not insecure about it whatsoever. I mean, obviously I'm not insecure about my bald spot and my thinning hair. Of course not. I did it so I could get used to having my head out. So I did it so I could get used to people seeing my head. And I guess I feel okay about it, but I am going to grow my hair back out anyway, because I have a special someone that would like it if I did, and they don't care about my shitty ass thinning hair. So anyways, guys, I just thought I'd give you guys a quick little rundown of why my head's so fucked up looking, and yeah, that's it. Peace.